Hello. What's going on, beautiful people of the internet? I hope you all are doing well this Tuesday morning. Yes, February 3rd. We have some messages these could be confirmations for someone. These are names, dates, years, numbers, things that like states and, well, not just states, different countries are significant as well. But so these may resonate with you. Whatever I say could resonate. It could deal with the situation you're dealing with. I don't know, but here we are. So I'm gonna start over here. All right, we'll start with the butterflies because that's where the paper started. The butterflies in 717. So someone said something this morning and they mentioned butterflies, and butterflies are significant to me. So when I looked at the time, it was 7:17 a.m. Anything that resonates with me, I jot down. So something could be significant about those numbers for somebody, or butterflies and that number could be significant. Butterflies represent a transformation, a change, a dramatic change. If we're going to talk about a caterpillar changing into a butterfly, morphing. Someone could be something significant about someone getting their wings. Oh, wow. Wings could also be, I guess, someone being an angel going to heaven, if that's what you believe in. Also, college friends. So I'm just going to go down the list. College friends are significant. Oh, shit. Okay. College friends are significant. Mississippi, Graceland, Blackburn. Okay. So Blackburn just came to me, like Blackburn. I was like, okay. So I looked it up to see what the significance what it was. And Blackburn is in the UK. It's between Lancashire and Manchester. So that could be significant. Something about outdoorsmen, or the UK. Something about outdoorsmen, camping, fishing, someone who does that type of stuff. Outdoorsmen also, like, I like to flip things in my head. So I think of outdoorsmen, something you do outdoors. Stalking could be something somebody does outdoors with some men. Women, people, kids. It's all relevant. Also, BB1 and BB2 is significant to the UK. Ribble Valley, I believe, is also significant to the UK. Canada, Alaska, and Brazil and Pittsburgh are significant. And California, I don't know if I said California. Let's see. What else? Yeah, that's it for that. And then something is significant about Out of My System. That's a song that I heard by Bow Wow and T-Pain. So T-Pain is a Libra and Bow Wow is a Pisces. So a Libra and a Pisces could be significant. Out of My System, the song was about him breaking up with someone, him not being able to get over this female. So this could ideally be with someone who can't let go of something, someone who may need to try to detox from something. It could be smoking, eating, drinking. It could be sexual. It could be a person. It could be a feeling. I can't get this feeling of anger off of me. I can't get this feeling of sadness off of me. So something about getting something out of one's system. It could be also that, like, something about the food you're eating and your intestines, your that system. Digestive. Let's do that. That digestive system. So it's something significant about that. Also with butterflies in your digestive system. Something about getting butterflies in your stomach. Maybe someone could be feeling like they're in love. We have Luther Vandross. That's the other song that came to me this morning with Never Too Much. And this is like, I love the part he says, I gotta go to work. I gotta make $1. I can't, I can't take off because shit, my boss is gonna be aggravating me. Like, I need to get there. And then he opens his door on the way to go into work, and his boo was standing there. And he was like, a job? Oh, fuck that job. Fuck my boss. Fuck that paycheck. So it could be that energy. Maybe someone feels that way about someone. But never too much could also be someone who is never satisfied, is never enough. You make money, is never enough. You're in relationships, they're never enough. This could be someone who runs through a lot of partners or runs through a lot of money because they're trying to fill some type of hole that can't be filled because they need to look within. It's an inside job. Luther Vandross, I looked him up. I did not know he was an Aries. I was only going to say Pisces because I know off the bat that Bow Wow is a Pisces. And I was like, yo, if you're going to talk about the songs, you might as well talk about all the artists. So Aries, Pisces, and Libra is significant. Now, what I think is crazy is that I wrote big 3 here. The big 3 deals with this energy right here. It's the big 3/4. Someone I was listening to earlier was talking about plumbing, being a master plumber. So she was talking about like the apprenticeship program that she was in and all this good jazz. So I wrote down a bunch of stuff that she said because it resonated with me. But I also looked up the apprenticeship and the plumbers, and there was it that or the union, whatever it is, the big 3 was the plumber, the electrician, and I want to say the carpenter, because she has down here the plumber, the HVAC, electrician, a carpenter, something about steam fitters, an engineer, and duct workers, DUCT workers. So that could be significant. Maybe someone is looking for some type of information on those type of thingamajings, those jobs, thingamajings. But the big 3 were those 3 things. But as I'm about to go on to do this video, Bow Wow's song Out of My System was the first song that came on my playlist. So I was like, oh snap, that's when I did the little research. And I wrote the signs up here. And look, Aries, Libra, and Pisces, the big 3. But it said the big 3/4. So somebody is missing from the equation. Somebody is missing. Number 1. So maybe it has to do with college friends. Maybe these college friends are Aries, Pisces, and Libra. With this Out of My System, with the song from Bow Wow, he's a Pisces, so he's like all super sensitive and stuff. And when you love hard. So there could be like college friends that are, one is in a relationship that they're loving hard, and one person is like Libra, partnership, 7th house. This is someone who's like, yo, no, but that's not right. You shouldn't be in that connection. That person doesn't treat you right. And then the Aries is the person that is like, well, shit, let's go over there and fuck her up. Or they might say, fuck that. Let's go out and have something to drink. The best way to get over someone is to get under someone else. Is that the saying? Is that how it goes? Maybe that's how this was in this college group. Maybe in college, not that you're not in college, maybe you are still in college. I would say past tense because I am I don't have to be out of the college years. I don't want to go back to school. But it doesn't give me older people. Or maybe these are older people living memories of the past. Mississippi could be significant. Maybe someone went away to school, made, friends. And there's one missing from the big four. Someone could have passed on. I don't know why I got that. Or maybe someone is missing from the group because they feel better about not being in the group. I don't know. But, so yeah, something about a union is significant. Union or non-union. Something about local 26 and local 5. A 5-year program is significant. Someone going to rehab could be significant. Something about Walmart and textiles and bikes is significant. Yeah. Something about a forest fire is significant. Maybe in California. So we have an address that doesn't exist. So someone could send you an address, maybe send you something, and you look up the address and you find out that it doesn't exist. Whatever it is that you're receiving, maybe you're feeling a little concerned about the contents. But I say just follow your intuition if that is the case. But something is definitely significant about an address that doesn't exist. That could be significant to GPS as well. Because, GPS sometimes will send you to West Bubblefuck. And you're like, this is not it at all. This is not it at all. So that could be significant. Something about someone drinking early in the day is significant. Someone receiving unnecessary hate comments or just being dogged or dragged through the mud is significant. Something is also significant about a drug overdose. Maybe this has to do with someone going to rehab. Something is also significant about someone may not drown in the bathtub, but maybe fall asleep, or if someone is ODing and they're in the bathtub, something could be significant about that. One of those drug, what are those drug stances, like when the lean, the drug lean, something about that is significant. Something is also significant about a train station. And pink salt lamp is also significant. Maybe pink salt is significant. Before we get to the other stuff, the last thing is the inmates are running the asylum. So it was this recap that I was going to watch, but I did not. And no, that's a lie. It wasn't a recap. It was Blackburn. It's a movie. It's about these 5 friends. Oh, maybe there are 2 friends missing. 2 friends missing from the big 3 or the big 5. Or maybe 2 of the big 3. So something about 2 of the big 3 and this one. There could be some type of discrepancy or conflict between the 1 and the 2. But there were 5 friends, and they found themselves in this town in Alaska. And it had a mental hospital there, but it was like in ruins. So maybe, I think the town was like abandoned as well. So it was like a forgotten building, or maybe those people were forgotten, which is not so far from the truth, from reality. But those people were forgotten. And so the inmates were trying to unalive those 5 friends. I think it was written in 2016, so that could be significant. Well, we have the dates, the years here. But something about, it makes me think of this saying that I got from my husband, so I coined it. I stole it. Something about crazy town. Oh, crazy town with this town that is deserted. Maybe there's a feeling of desertion. Or there could be, like, say there's a house on the block, and for whatever reason, the people in that house or the energy in that house feels isolated from the rest of the block. So it gives me like the energy of someone who went to prison for something with regard to abuse or assault. And now that person has to register when they get out. So they register to the house, and people in that neighborhood stay away from that house or the people in that house because of the person's charges, what they've come out of prison for. So that could be significant. It doesn't have to be that. I mean, it has to be something pretty devastating for the whole block, for a bunch of people to not want to associate with one group or one household. But that is significant. So the numbers we have are 717, 245, 22, 670, 667. The zip code for the UK is 01254. The number 108, 1225, 5451 are significant. We have the years 2016, 2019, 2015, 1984, 1981, and 1987. We have the dates February 24th, November 23rd, November 17th, August 1st, January 9th, September 7th, February 1st, June 28th, August 30th, June 25th, April 1st, January 18th, December 8th, August 20th, February 11th, March 9th, April 20th, July 1st, and September 30th. Hold on a moment. I'm back. Okay. So did I say April 20th, July 1st, and September 30th? The dates. Get down the fee. The names: Michelle, Williams, William, Jesus, or how do they say Jesus in the name Jesus in Spanish? Is it Jesus? Jesus or Jesus. Jamie, Tori, Collin or Collins, Tess, Teresa, and spelled without an H. Noble, Brad, Jari, Jari, Grace, Sawyer, Kyle, Josh, Lillian, Amy, Frank, Alicia, Lavelle, Lopez, Loretta, Tamia, Madeline, Maddie, Sophia, Houston, Alexander, Sarah, Emily, the initials VH, Scott, Bailey, Dwayne, spelled Duane, EJ, E and J, Walter, Christine, spelled with a K, Nikki, Brian, Shad, Shad, Gregory, Moss, Fahim, Rashad, and is ANAJM. N as in Nancy, A as in Apple, J as in Justice, M as in Mary. So those are the things that are significant to someone for some reason or another. We will get some cards to see what is going on in the energy, maybe we'll make this quick because we'll do letters. We'll use these in letters, and that will be it. Maybe? I don't know. The name Montel or Jordan could also be significant. 16 or 17 years ago could be significant. So we have a mother energy, Queen of Pentacles, someone who's nurturing, loving. A child could be significant, and the lamb. Isn't that in the Bible they put the lamb's blood on the doors so their children could be safe? Something about somebody trying to protect their child. Maybe protect it from the person that moved in on the block. Silence of the Lambs. That was like, he was a cannibal. Oh, they're eating a meat. Ugh. I hate the way the things process in my brain. It made me think of, just because of what we were talking about with the child, the eating of meat made me think of, what you do to a man. You don't actually eat it, but it's down there. You do what you do with it. But then it made me think of a grown man eating meat. Just to see where my brain went. So something is significant about, and this is like a child energy with the Page of Cups. So this is a mother and a child, a mother protecting a child with the ultimate achievement. It made me think of ultimate sacrifice. So some feminine energy is making an ultimate sacrifice for a child. Because look, Five of Wands, conflict and competition. Let's get more information. This mother could be sending a message to someone. This is a message of love, though. To a masculine. Oh my God, I don't like it. Queen of Swords. So this is a feminine energy sending a message to a man. This is a message of love, though. We're going to get more cards to go underneath because maybe this is like the wife telling the husband. A message of love could be it could be like concern or worry, right? You call your kid, you're like, make sure you call me when you get home. That's a message of love. Or where are you? I've been looking for you. I can't find you all day. A message of love. That concern is out of love. I'm worried about you. So maybe someone is sending a message to this masculine energy, but he has his back to this message. This could also be a masculine energy who's left their child and their child's mother or their significant other, their wife. Queen of Swords, sharp and assertive. It's a lot of people. Two queens and a king. Could be a third party situation. It could, look, my God, why so many people? Now we got the King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Two females, two masculines, or are they the same? Because, okay. If this map, all right, I'm having difficulty because the way my brain processes the divine masculine. I'm not saying that people don't make mistakes and they don't cheat or they don't do things that, they can fuck up every once in a while. But if I'm thinking in terms of a divine masculine and he's fitting all four of the kings, which means he is in the mind frame of making the best choices possible. So to me, this wouldn't be someone who would put themselves in a position to cheat if that's what they so wanted to do. We can't help our natural urges. If we're attracted to people and we're in relationships, it's the energy, It's what you do with that energy that matters. So I can see this person being tempted, but I can't see this person cheating. And that's where my brain was going, because there were two males and two females. But it could be that this masculine energy, this divine masculine, this emperor, is moving into his King of Wands energy, visionary leader. This is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a relationship where you're married or you live together. At the very least, you spend a lot of time together. But it's very much more mundane. It's taking care of the kids and going to work, maybe watching movies together in the house. It's very much more like very routine. This would be someone deciding, I want to put a spark in this relationship. I want to send this person roses. Like this person, she's at home with the baby. Just to get them milking her boobies, changing diapers, cleaning, whatever. She looks like a homemaker. That's why I'm saying this. I'm not saying that's what all us women do. I'm just saying that that's what this picture reminds me of. So, because it looks more homey. It looks like hermit energy. We're in the house all the time. We do the same thing all the time. But he's like, no, I want to do something different. Look, he got his shirt off. Maybe his back is turned because he's trying to plan something, hide something with this change here. Aww. And the world. And to heal something. He wants to heal something. The world and the Wheel of Fortune. With healing and recovery with the Four Swords. With this Queen of... Oh, wow, with the Star. Wow. This person wants to heal a connection. Set something on fire. I don't want this to be about love, though. I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be, right? What else do we have with this visionary leaf for? What else do we have? Balancing. Going back and forth. Someone is confused, or it's like, I get to know feel that weighing their options with regard to what they want, what's going to make them happy, wish fulfillment, satisfaction, or a romantic gesture. The Page of Cups, and then we have the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Yes. It is turning into love. This could be someone who is dating someone who has a child. And they are this Emperor energy. And they want to take action towards someone, but they don't know what to do. Because this someone here doesn't... Like this visionary leader is someone who doesn't necessarily like to go out. But they like to go out. They don't mind being seen. They're very attractive, physically and energetically. I like to speak more energetically, because a person's energy could sway you to them in such a way, and their physical could not even match what people would say is aesthetically pleasing. So this person's energy is powerful. Palpable is what I wanted to say. Tell me about the Queen. Trust, sincerity, respect, carefulness, support. Yeah. Oh, this reminds me of my cat. You see how he's putting that paw up? He does that when he's, in the song Unappreciated. This Queen of Pentacles may feel unappreciated. She may feel as if she does a lot. And she doesn't get the support she needs. Maybe it's like just a conversation. This feels it doesn't feel toxic. It doesn't feel chaotic or where it's just like a lack of communication. And not that even the communication is not good normally, but maybe it's the energy of someone. I have a lot going on. I'm a Queen of Pentacles, and he's an Emperor, so he definitely has a lot going on. And because he has so much going on, and I realize that, and I realize how it makes me feel to have so much going on. Maybe I don't want to communicate to him that I'm going through a lot, or I feel a little more burdened than usual. I'm doing a video. Who is it? Let's get another card. Message of love. You could have a cat. This animal's here. A cat and a lamb. See, look, a letter. Note, text message, invitation. This person wants to invite this person out. Message of love. Health, exercise, diet, sleep. Oh, okay. It could be an invitation to like, to go out on a date. But I feel as if this person is planning something to help this person along. So this Queen of Pentacles could be someone who maybe you're not getting enough exercise. Maybe you're not paying enough attention to your own diet and your own sleep. Your health could be at risk, and this person could be concerned about it, figuring out what action they can take in order to get a fantastic result. Great memories. So maybe this action will be this person coming to you saying, the invitation would be, I want you to work out with me. And then it'll be something that you do together. It's intimate. And it's something that you can look forward to doing together. Maybe this person will suggest that they'll cook. So then they take that off of your plate, if not for forever, but at least for the night or a couple of nights, or just to help you out whenever you need it. Maybe taking care of the baby so that you can sleep. This person has a lot of respect. That's why I was saying, like this Emperor, and it's in the middle. This Emperor energy couldn't be a cheater. It just didn't give me that feeling. All right. So yes, I think that is so dope. Look, purify, clean up, sweep, clean, empty, organize. I want to help you with the appreciation. I want you to feel appreciated. The name Erica or Mason could be significant. Viola could be significant. Something about a daughter, a little girl could be significant. Spendthrift, waste, debt, or gambling. Didn't we talk about something about a bathtub earlier? It makes me feel with the run and the spendthrift. Especially with terrific and purify coming back, reflection with a prayer. It says confession, but I don't get that. Spendthrift means, okay, so when me and my husband first got married, he wanted to do something where he was paying for this program to help with something or another, and he thought that it was a really good idea to do so, and I thought that it was a waste of money, but it really was a good idea. I was coming from a place of lack mentality, scarcity. So that's what this gives me, where one person thinks, like this is a person who is neglecting their own self. So this would be someone who this person would suggest, why don't you go out for a spa day? Like, no, you know what, we can use that money to buy groceries, or we can do such and such else with that money. And this person is thinking it's a waste, and this person, this masculine energy is like, no, it's not a waste. and him turning his back on maybe even that conversation. Like at this point, this person is not even going to listen to you anymore. Oh, you said that you've been feeling sick. You ever gone to the doctor? No, 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 I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. This is the person now that's going to make the appointment for you. They're going to run you to the they're going to run you to the doctor or chase you to the doctor. And what seek? This is this person taking action. That's what this King of Wands does. All the kings take action, but the King of Wands is action oriented. That's in his nature. So for him to just lay low, maybe this was someone who allowed this person to just do what they were going to do until he was like, you know what? I'm going to start running this show right now. I'm going to start taking action, the balancing act. I'm going to start making the decisions. This wish fulfillment with the Chariot moving forward, tranquility ahead. This is someone that wants to see you at your best. And this could be vice versa. This could be a male and this could be a feminine. This is someone, whoever this person is, they're nurturing and loving and they take care of everyone else but themselves. This song is Little Girl, Who Are You? This talks about her giving her body to other people. This is, to me, it's like, just like that, sacrificing your own health and your own sleep to make sure everyone else is good and you're not good. Look, with the bell. Call, warn, wake up, signal. This person is not, it's like, I don't want to hear what you have to say anymore. Generous. Give with an open heart. Offer without expectation. Unconditional love. Someone in your life wants the best for you. And they want to sit down and have a conversation. They want to make sure that you're good. They want to make sure you're feeling appreciated. They want to make sure you're feeling all this love. All this love is waiting for you, my baby. This is someone that loves you a lot. And like I said, this is someone who's action-oriented. So it could very well be a feminine energy. All right, let's get one for this Queen of Pentacles and trust. Maybe it's hard also for you to trust in people who want to support you. Maybe you haven't had someone in your life who sincerely cared about you the way that this person does. We have closed. I trust that certain doors are closed for a reason. I do not continue to bang on them. You can trust this individual here. You can trust what they say. The closed is that the world's energy, the end of a cycle. The energies of the past that you've experienced are not this energy here. This is like a whole different animal. We have waiting. Rather than waiting on another to change, I make the changes within myself so that I may have these things reflected back to me. Maybe this person is starting to see that you are doing things for yourself to help yourself, and they want to help you more. Because this is, rather than waiting on another to change. So this is you making changes within yourself, but it also speaks to this person here. Maybe they want to help you along to this change. They see you are willing to make that change, but maybe you aren't taking all the right steps. Let's say with your diet, for instance. Maybe you are changing your diet, but you're still doing things that you shouldn't be doing. With issues, I realize that everyone has their own issues to heal in this life. I cannot do the work for anyone else but myself. Right? This person wants to help you, but they couldn't have helped you if you weren't starting to take the steps yourself. It would be like you sitting around complaining about things but not doing anything. And this person is like, well, when they want to change, they will. So then they start to see you doing little things that are different. So now this person's like, hey, maybe I could put my 2 cents in. Maybe I could suggest us working out together. Taking walks. Me cooking. Something like that. Tell me about the divine masculine. Oops, that's a lot. Stand back, boundaries. With signs from above. Again, this person knew when not to move forward, and now they know when to. It's getting to, you know, they're not stepping over what's uncomfortable for you. And so this person knows you. So this is someone who knows that if I say it this way, it's not going to be received well, so I'm going to say it this way. Or I know that when something happens in the house, this person is going to start to feel a certain way, so I want to get them out of that feeling. It's like maybe helping change your mind, your mind frame of mind without overstepping their boundaries. And signs of above. I know that my angels and guides are assisting me. Again, someone's inner voice, the divine masculine. With the signs from the angels, this is someone very connected, very spiritually connected. Hazy. Even though the pathway forward is unclear, I will continue to rely on my higher self to lead again. And this is the visionary leader. This is cute energy. Smelling the roses wanted to come out before. I focus on the experiences in my journey rather than the destination. This is someone putting more energy into being present. Maybe with the back turned too, this was someone who wasn't paying attention to a lot of things, but now this person is starting to notice more. It's like this conversation, this note with this message of love. It's like you are not a waste. Anything I do for you is not a waste. I feel like this person would move mountains for you. All right. Oh, the letter B is significant. Balancing act in Bell. BB. BBL. BBW. God damn. Look, issues back at the bottom. This person understands you. With lanes, I do not compare myself to other people on this journey of life. I stay in my own lane and let others do the same. That's what this person is realizing about you. It's like you can't force someone to do something they don't want to do. But this is the type of person who's like, oh, this person is acting now. Okay, bet, I'm on board. Maybe this person also understands that you need a little bit push. Just a little bit of, this person to provide you a little bit of discipline. Unwavering faith. The universe is taking care of the details. This is the third time the universe has come out with regard to this masculine energy. Realizing that you have issues, but their wish fulfillment is to give from an open heart, to give from a space of unconditional love. I want to make sure my baby is good, is what this person would say. 4337 could be significant. We're going to get some of these. I have had a interesting 2 days. B10 could be 12, B12, B10. I saw B10, but B12 could be significant. What else do we have? Can't help myself. Lost without you. The letter 6, the number 6 could be significant. Something about the end of something. Something about the past ending. Is this another Z? Look at that. This person is serious about ending something with the root chakra. Dealing with you. The root chakra deals with your person. Your stability. Making sure that you're good. Making sure that your foundation and your home is good. Your foundation, your skeletal system, your organs, the flow of your blood, your digestive system, your heart, your brain, making sure all those things are good. So this is like, I'm not sleeping on this anymore, is what this says. God damn it. The letter T is significant. March or Wednesday is significant. Abundance, luck, hope, prosperity, wealth, and good fortune. This is what, yeah. This person wants to make sure that you are good. Like with the blood of the lamb, you protect yours. Now somebody wants to protect you. Year endings, harvest, beginnings, abundance, learning. Someone is learning you. You're learning each other. The wrap up, like I'm tired of hearing about you not sleeping enough. This person is starting to pay more attention. Time to start a new journey and wrap up loose ends. Let go of what does not serve you anymore. Your eating habits, your sleeping habits, your exercise habits, or the lack thereof. Awakening, clarity, consciousness, growth, balance, with health at the bottom. I can't make it up. Removes physical and energetic pain. 174 could be significant. Heart chakra, unconditional love. Enhances communication, understanding, and harmony in relationships. Promotes emotional healing. Ashe. This is so beautiful. Again, more awakened intuition. And it's all surrounding this energy here. And this person, maybe they feel bad about the things that you have to go through, but they also know that you have to learn. Even if you have to learn the hard way. But their hope and their wish is for this energy here. Wish fulfillment. Happiness. Look, turns grief to joy. Liberates you of fear and guilt. Grief to joy. The letter M is significant. January or Monday is significant. This person, the letter K, could be significant. The name Kim could be significant, or Mike. Something could have happened in January where this person decided they wanted to take action. So something about March is going to be pivotal, maybe with regard to health, in regard to moving. You're going to be exercising, eating better. What else do we have? What else do we have? Letter T again. So the letter T is very significant. I get it. I get it. Just again, I get it. TM, MT, Mount, something about a church could be significant. Someone's name could be TT. Someone could feel ashamed of themselves. Maybe someone was also sleeping on themselves, sleeping in their own, not paying enough attention to themselves or their body. These fell. Are those the only two? Yes. Third eye chakra, the awakening, seeing something. Activates your intuition and spiritual insight. Deepening spiritual awareness through meditation. This third eye is opening up about this fertility, renewal, growth, creation. This is the divine feminine energy. This is the Empress energy. This could also be someone waking up to who someone is to them. The letter C. Oh, CC is significant. Connecticut could be significant. Something about the full moon and CC. Manifestation, ceremonies, divination, closure. TC. Oh, look. Something is very significant about Connecticut and it being a source of pain and pleasure. Hurt but joy. TC could also be significant. The name Tom or Charles. Takers. That was a movie with Chris Brown. Oh, who was his brother in that movie? The green eyes guy. Doesn't his eyes green or are they gray? The guy from Barbershop. I can't remember his name. His name is significant, whoever he is. But TC and CT. A CAT scan could also be significant. What else do we have? Something could be significant about someone's heart or third eye, head. Root chakra would be like around the spine area. The bottom. Your pelvic area. Below that. Something about that is maybe your lower back is significant. Or your spine. Maybe something about the way you sit is significant. Posture. I don't want to get any more cards because I don't want to read anymore. Oh, let's get some of these. Close this right on out with some tea leaves. Tea leaves are always a nice thing to have. Look, climbing towards success. So that's significant. I like that energy. We have Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Dosote Nakita. You gotta change, mommies. Family wishes coming true with well, meaning someone will be doing well, doing better with regard to their health. Hat. You will be playing a different role. You won't change, but you will change. You don't want to change, but you will change because you have to. With love. This person doing this because they love you. Not unsuccessful plans. What are the unsuccessful plans? You being a stubborn individual. Just look at them, Nakita. Oops. You should accept valid criticism. Like I can't. 2 more. Oh, that's too many. Oh, wait. That's 2 right there. That's cute. Shield. You need to defend yourself. Defend your body. Maybe defend your body against the things that you are ingesting that are not good for it. And position of authority, throne. Unsuccessful plans because this masculine energy has come in and said, look, come on now, we gotta get real serious. I know you're trying to be serious. We gotta get real serious. Frying pan. Troubles and accusations. Now you're in the frying pan. That's gonna be someone that watched you, you know, not take care of yourself. And again, stayed in their lane. But now it's like, no, I gotta sit down. What was that in Poetic Justice? I gotta get into this shit right here. I gotta get into this shit. So, okay. I am going to go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your subscribes, your likes, your shares. You don't have to, and you do. So it's very much appreciated. I will see if I'm going to come back with another video. I do not know. I'm kind of hungry right now, so I think I should go eat. I hope you have, like I said, a wonderful day. Bye.